Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. I'm doing an update on Hurricane Dorian and where the track is supposed to be headed. Now, I'm on WPP TV, which is this TV station in West Palm Beach. Now, Hurricane Dorian has been upgraded from a Category 1 to a Category 4. And it may be, once it make landfall, could turn into a Category 5. Now, you know, Miami's my second home, so I felt. I mean, I got some people that lives my family member that live in Florida, so this storm is very important to watch. Depending on the track, but it looks to me that it's a Category 4, but might be turned into a Category 5 because the warmer waters between the Miami and the West Palm Beach area. So what we're seeing is that, ladies and gentlemen, that the entire state of Florida is in a state of emergency, and it's been reports that it's going to be evacuations already underway, and this isn't looking good in the state of Florida. The entire state of Florida is now on a hurricane watch/hurricane warning, and it really depends on what part of Florida you're living in. But this storm, Hurricane Dorian, ain't no joke, and it's a Category 2 right now, but more than likely it's going to be a Category 4 once it's near the Florida, and possibly is going to upgrade it to a Category 5, which is basically catastrophic. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this. This is from WPTV, NBC News affiliate in West Palm Beach, Florida. They're showing the radar of a possible storm that will hit, and again, Dorian, like I said before, Miami's my second home. So if it's going to be a Category 4 or a Category 5, that means both Miami and West Palm Beach is going to be under a hurricane warning. And because this is going, I mean, West Palm Beach more than likely going to be a direct hit if Hurricane Dorian is making landfall. So it seems to me, ladies and gentlemen, that if you live in West Palm Beach or Miami or Fort Lauderdale area, I suggest you making evacuation plans now, because this storm, if it's a Category 4 or a Category 5, it's gonna rip both Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach into shreds. I'm just keeping 100 with you, and then really the state of Florida is under a hurricane warning as well, because once Miami, or depending on what area that that Dorian is going to make landfall, is either between Miami or West Palm Beach. Now, it's the storm itself is going to be the big storm. That means that Tampa's going to be affected, Orlando's going to be affected. It's going to go all the way from Daytona Beach, possibly in Jacksonville. So this is going to be a huge, huge storm. And if people that lives in the state of Florida is going to look at a close eye on this storm. Now, the Bahamas is under a hurricane watch now because it's going to be closer. Hopefully it's going to be it's going to make landfall in Bahamas possibly on Friday, depending on how fast the storm is. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is not good news in the state of Florida, as we see, because according to this track and according to WPTV 5 in West Palm Beach, the track is the red right here that look like it's gonna make landfall somewhere about right around West Palm Beach area, right there. And this isn't looking good. And I'm going straight up again. As you can see, a Category 4, possibly a Category 5, is going to make landfall between West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, or Miami. So these are the hot spots right now. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if you live in Miami, if you live in Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, Boca Raton, Florida, all that area, I suggest y'all can make evacuation plans now. because um it's basically it's gonna as you can see, it's already gonna be upgrading to a Cat 4, but more than likely this is gonna be a warmer water, so it's gonna be a Cat 5. Now Sunday, that's when it's gonna make landfall in the Bahamas before it reaches the state of Florida, reaches West Palm Beach or Miami or Boca Raton or Fort Lauderdale. So if you live all these areas, you guys need to go ahead and making evacuation plans right away. And this is huge, ladies and gentlemen. This is really, really a huge storm. Hurricanes, especially either a Category 4 or Category 5, it's nothing to play with. It's really nothing to play with. So, and like I said, I'm not no weather expert, but if it's a Category 4 or Category 5 hurricane, major hurricane, I suggest if you live in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Boca Raton, West Palm Beach, I suggest you guys need to go ahead and start evacuating right now. And again, before the storm even hits. Now the storm possibly hit by like Monday at least Monday afternoon, or I mean, it's gonna make landfall in West Palm Beach on Monday afternoon. So y'all will have plenty of time to evacuate or have evacuating orders. I'm surprised that the Florida governor seeking evacuations already. But ladies and gentlemen, this storm is for real. And like I said, and my wife said, personally, my wife didn't say why. I don't know why you want to move to Florida, but Miami's still my second home. But all I can tell you guys, if you live in Miami, if you live in West Palm Beach, if you live in Boca Raton, if you live Fort Lauderdale, that part of the eastern side of Florida, today will be a great day to start making plans to evacuate. I'm now concerned all my fans who lives in Florida, please evacuate immediately. And I'm just being honest. And once they make landfall, it's going to hit Tampa and Orlando. So the entire state of Florida is now on the hurricane warnings right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think about this. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.